Hey everybody, this is KuuImpact with Let's Play Rollercoaster Tycoon, and bam! Done. Park finished. And this is the Cosmo Railway, taking you across the park because people were having a hard time getting to one side to the other. You know, I haven't built a transport ride in a long time, but I think I'm slightly proud of this one. It got a fairly high rating for being a boring as shit train ride around the park. It doesn't even loop around kind of perfectly. I could have extended it out that way and made it go through, you know, one of our prized attractions. Actually, two of them, in that case. I mean, it already kind of does go through Crazy Critters. And it's like, man, better turn down the price at the last second. Make less money, make more fortune. I tell you what, son. This game is in the bag. Excuse me, I was closing the door behind me. I reached over for 1 second to go do that because it wasn't fully closed. But you know, I really do have this overbearing confidence that we've got this. The rest of the game should be no trouble, right? 2 more parks left. It's not going to be a total nightmare. Lightning Peaks is the next park we're going to be doing today, actually, because I'm pretty sure this is over. We won. And it wasn't as hard as it looked. Oh man, you're the best. You're the best of the best. We're still designing roller coasters. The reverse Whoa Belly coaster. Excuse me. This thing is awesome. I should have built one real quick. I only got it a slight while ago. Yeah, but the park's already over. I can't really build it at the moment. Don't worry. If I haven't shown anything off, I'll probably have shown it off in Mega Park once we get there. Because I intend to build the most magnificent theme park on the planet. And it. Of course, none of that will be done on camera. You will see the end results. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a while to get all of that stuff set up and built. Meanwhile, in Danville... Perfect! There we go. I was wondering what the hell was going on, man. It was taking a lot longer. See, time moves so slowly in this game, and you just... When I have these, like, off-screen cuts, they're actual hours where I just walk away from the computer and let the game handle itself, and I occasionally check in and save, and if anything fucking happened wrong, I reload. I have to reload a lot, though. Trust me. Rides blow up more often than you think, especially in these later levels for some stupid reason. A Lightning Peaks! Now, Lightning Peaks, the name of this park. Let's see what we have to work with here. Reminds me of old Diddy Kong Racing for some reason. Oh boy, everything's a mountain. And obelisks everywhere. Well, obelisks 3 places. I guess those are the highest points of the mountains. So I should centralize rides around those things. Why not? It'll work. There's no staff here. There's no money here. Where are all the people and the muns, and why is everyone so sad? I bet it's because there's no bathrooms or food, stuffs. Shit, do I even have an information kiosk at the start? There's a tree in the way, eh? There's a chairlift in the way, eh? You can't tell me. You can't tell me that I can't build. I'm gonna build it wherever the hell I want, game. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. And I'll make you eat all the puka. Puka. Oh, man, puka. That's a show, not a food. What the fuck? It might be a food, too. But a puka. Why do I remember puka so well? Oh, right. That's like centuries ago. My God. It just proves how old you are when you're all like, I remember puka from back in high school. And how a lot of high school girls at my high school were like, oh my God, puka is the most adorable thing ever. Love where it came from. And I'm not even sure if puka was Chinese animation, Japanese animation. Might be some other Southeast Asian. Korea? One of them? I don't think it was American. It was old Disney, right? Disney, like, XD? Do we still have Disney XD these days? No, wait, why am I asking that? Yes, we do. You could see clearly, even though I don't have a TV, I know about this. Because all those other websites that put cartoons on them, or YouTube, if you know what is in the thing, they all have the Disney XD symbol. It just looks way different. It's so weird these days. I know this because I'm keeping up with the English dub of Doraemon. Doraemon. Sorry that I said it wrong all those times. I feel more comfortable enunciating it as... I said enunciate. Let's see, look, there you go. Enunciating it. Pronouncing it as Doraemon. But that's just me. Personally, I miss those games so much, but we were done those a long time ago. And I'm going to be taking out a chunk of a loan. In fact, I'm going to max my loan out. This is perfect. I need funds. How am I going to build a park if I have no money? These people are demanding food courts, and I need to make sure that I build one at every junction that I can. I don't want to hear the calming noise of rain. There was rain recently, and it wasn't friendly. Seeing I got caught out in that shit while trying to get home from, like, working, and it was the worst thing ever. It was the worst thing ever, man. This is where it's like, everyone's like, you should have an umbrella, and I'm like, I do, but I don't fucking bring it with me everywhere, because I don't think that I need it. The weather lies 62% of the time. Because every time else that I was trying to need it, it turned out that the weather was wrong. And I don't want to delete the slide. I want to keep the slide right there. I just want to delete all the trees. Get rid of them. We don't need these trees anymore. Screw physics. I have money. Screw physics. I own a theme park. Now, you can imagine someone with a god complex just going around when they own a good franchise or serialized series, just go all completely crazy and be like, you know what? Gravity? Fuck that thing. I don't need it anymore. I'm going to crumple it up in a ball, process it through a machine, and make a new flavor out of it. And it's going to be called Cosmic Chill. Would you drink a drink called Cosmic Chill? Feel the gravity? I don't think I would trust it just because it says it's made out of it's got gravity in it and a million other things that are perspective was screwing with me right now. Oh, it changed color. Whatever. But yeah, I mean, if it's like full of really processed bullcrap and just made of pure condensed gravity, it would be just so nasty. Look at this guest. He's so depressed. He's depressed. So we have one depressed guest. I mean, I'm trying to build more rides and turn the park around. What we need here is a roller coaster. You know, our good old standby, the shuttle loop. It will always save us from every situation. Welcome to how OP it is in the first installment. Now, see, the shuttle loop doesn't work as well when you're playing Corkscrews and Follies or Loopy Landscapes. It just doesn't have as much power as it has here. People expect, like, whole different arrays of things in the later expansion packs. I know this because, like, there was a park, Vertigo Views. Like, people like really intense stuff there, and they don't like unintense things at all. And the rating system gets in the way when you have a ride that is super intense with no excitement, so they're mad about that because it's not very exciting. It's just as intense as they want it, but it's not very exciting. I figured that it would have a lot of convoluted pathways in this park because of the way it's designed. Centralized around a lot of wooded mountains and forests and a lake in the middle. I don't know what I'm doing with that lake. I don't think I want a boat hire. I might as well just throw another ride down in there. It's the flattest part of the park, so, you know, I guess that's where we build a fancy track ride. Bam! Open that stuff. Open that shit up. The rain's getting in the way of profit, but it always impedes profit. Whenever it rains, no one wants to go on rides. Well, in real life, it's the complete opposite. Whenever it's raining, everyone wants to be on a ride. No one wants to be out walking the paths. That's when you get drenched. Awesome, I can get my... Oh, that's speaking of the devil. Let's go get some of these information kiosks up. Even though the rain's about to end. Sad days. They still might commit to, you know, buy a few umbrellas anyways. Sun umbrellas. That's a thing that happens. Buy Obelisk 1. Well, I got the tidiest park in the country. That's good to know. I don't see what that does really for me, but we're gonna put a bunch of more benches here because it looks like that's where food's gonna be bought. Let's go this way. So I'm trying to lay out the whole park in my head, and I'm thinking of what do we need to do here. Like, what will make this park spectacular? Something to stick out for all ages, you know? It starts out high, so I don't know. That might impede on the fun factor of this ride, so I'm gonna still charge them $1 to get on it. It's amazing what they'll pay to go on these observation towers. I noticed that they pay a lot more than I would ever in real life. Be like, this thing's $1? It only goes up that much. It only goes up so much higher than the actual, you know, mountaintop. It's like, why can't you go any higher? Structural integrity. I'm like, what kind of engineers are you? Don't you tell me how things work. And then that's when the, you know, the God Complex guy comes out and he's all like, why are you telling me that my park's shit? You can't tell me. I'm the ultimate chaos control. Yeah, you know, you never expected that Shadow the Hedgehog, the android one or clone one or whatever the fuck, because the real Shadow is dead, to own a theme park. But you never know what he's gonna do with his life now that he's I Am. He is all of him, actually, you know. Those chairlifts, though, they bother me for some reason. They don't look like good transport through the park. I mean, they're slow and scenic, which is cool and all. But people, if they enjoyed the ride, are just going to get right back on it because of the way the exits are set up. And that really doesn't help people who are looking to get across the park get across the park. I don't have many rides to work with. I've got too many of these baby weak rides. I guess I could put more rides over here. Bam. The mountaintop wheel. Look how high it is. The view will be gorgeous. It will be gorgeous. As in venomous and full of snakes. And everyone will still ride it. Because this is Rollercoaster Tycoon, and they rarely don't ride things. Only when it blows up, but then it scares them. They don't like explosions. They're kind of like, I would like to say prairie dogs. Meerkats, that's the word. I couldn't think of that animal that gets really scared of noises. And it's small and fuzzy. So, bam, open up the Ferris wheel. And this is a pretty good solid startup for the park. I mean, we're starting to turn it around. And this has been KuuImpact with Let's Play Rollercoaster Tycoon. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and comment. Next time, I will add even more rides to the park. Hopefully, I'll show you, well, you'll join me in the next year over, because I just seem to be doing one video per year now. It's the easiest way. I know that Bubby said this. He was all like, you seem to be flying through these parks. Well, it's like, yeah, I only make one 15-minute video per year. I mean, it's the easiest way. Otherwise, my hard drive will explode. These things at raw level are expensive. The heavy data cannot be carried. Blue Warrior needs food badly.